Welcome, beautiful souls, Starseeds, Lightworkers, Twin Flames, whatever you identify with, whatever energy that you resonate with, I welcome you all. My name is Archana, and this is Divine Soul Resonance. This video is going to be a little bit different. If you're coming here for the first time, well, welcome. And to all my existing subscribers, this is different. I'm feeling a very deep shift within my energy as I was preparing to do the reading for the collective. For those who know me, I come through with light-hearted energy, fun, sharing of my personal anecdotes. Today, we're going to move into a different dimension. We're going to move into a much, much higher octave. Much higher energetic portal gateway is opening up. So I would recommend that you do not watch this video if you're driving or you're moving about. This is going to be some intense channeling. I feel it already as I was preparing. And I would encourage you to create a sacred space to allow the energy that is being channeled so that it can be received directly into your heart, if you so choose. There's always a choice. A portal and a gateway is opening in this moment. We're going to explore on how you can integrate the light codes that you are receiving. Some of you are going through these intense periods of awakening. Some of you are going through these subtle shifts, but you do know that you're going through a period of awakening. The guidance that was coming through to me to bring forth a reading for all of you is how you can integrate these new light codes. Where is this in full force at this moment? What are you moving towards? And what is a higher purpose? What is the highest good that can be served from this exploration of energies that are at work in your life in this moment? Then we'll go deeper, we'll go higher, we'll go deeper. 6th dimension, 7th dimension, 8th dimension, 9th dimension, 10th dimension, 11th dimension, 12th dimension, and then the 13th dimension. The gateway and the portal to another realm altogether. And how are the light beings from these different dimensions helping you in your process of awakening at this time, in this reality, in this physical incarnation? How are you being helped? Then we're going to drop back down into the 4th dimensional space. The 4th dimensional space of reality is our astral plane, okay? Our karmic, where we are creating constantly through the choices that we make in life. A choice is always being made. And with every choice that we make, there is a universe that is created. Some of you are familiar with the multiverse theory. It's not out there. It's here. It's real. Feel the transmission that's coming through today. And it is a transmission. That's what I'm hearing. It'll come through cards. It'll come through voice. It'll come through words. But above all, it's going to be transmitted energetically through our connection in this time-space reality. So the 4th dimension is going to be your karmic patterns that are needing to be cleared. And that as you shift from these karmic patterns, it will take you to higher dimensions. It will take you to a higher vibrational place, right? And then we will look at, okay, what are the grounded actions that you can take? So I wanted to first start with that because that was a guided message that was coming through. Let's go through it together. Let's start. Let's first start with what are you coming out of? I will look at first 4 things here. What are you coming out of? What is in full force at this moment? What are you moving towards? And what is the highest good that is going to be served from this exploration? What are we coming out of energetically here? This is going to be the first one. What is in full force right now, angels? This one. What are they moving towards? This. And this is the highest purpose. Thank you. What are they coming out of? This. What is in full force right now, angels? What are they moving towards? And what is the highest purpose for this? What are they coming out of, angels? Feeling this. What is in full force right now, angels? What are they moving towards? And what is the higher purpose for this? What is the highest good to be served from this exploration, angels? What is the highest good? Thank you. What are they coming out of? What is in full force right now, angels? What are they moving towards? What is the greatest good that can be served? Thank you, angels. Let's first start with these. Ace of Wands, the Lovers. A big choice moment here is what I'm hearing. You've been presented with a big choice moment. You may have met someone very significant. You are at major crossroads for those who are tuning in. There is a significant connection or a relationship at hand right now that has come into play for you. Emotions with the Knight of Cups here. And we have Anunnaki light codes, energetic shift, new information, and end of a cycle. So what I'm feeling with all of this right now is that for some of you, you have closed out some love cycle. Okay, you're coming out of that. You're coming out of a connection where you felt like was a soulmate, or you were on that soulmate journey. This is for some of you that I'm picking up here for sure. Okay, with the end of cycle. I'm also feeling with this end of cycle is that might have been a recent past, or that could have been a distant past. So what you're coming out of is that desire, that choice, that you want to be connected to a polarity, you want to be connected to someone who is the one. Hey, someone who is the one. You want to be connected to the one. That soul desire to find the one, to connect with the one, is not random if you're one of the people who feels that at the core. Not everybody's looking to be connected to the one. The desire was seeded in you for a reason, with the Ace of Wands here. The desire has been activated. Okay, so it may have been a recent activation, or like I said, a little bit in the past activation. of connecting and being and finding with the one, soulmate, twin flame, what have you. What I'm picking up over here is because in the Lover's card they show a male and a female, and I'm channeling with my eyes closed. You can't see. It is representation of two polarities. So the two of you operate from very different perspectives. You operate from very different ways. And that desire to bring forth love, to be that love, to be the embodiment of love, to be the embodiment of your divine light with the white horse here. The desire to embody the opposing aspect of you. If you've been in the masculine energy, then the embodiment of the softer, yielding, loving, kind-hearted, generous aspect is opening up. The desire. Okay, the desire was birthed. It was reactivated. You were reignited with these Anunnaki light codes. Okay, and if you're the feminine, the desire to be with a kind-hearted, gentle, open, romantic partner who embodies the feminine aspects and honors the feminine. With these light codes, I do feel that you have definitely met a very significant person in your life at this time. And this connection is creating a big energetic shift. New information is being, I'm seeing the infinity sign, so it's like it's weaving through your energies between the two of you. There is a flow, there is an exchange at an energetic level. You may not have, for some of you, this may still be in the etheric realms if you haven't met someone, but that is what is already taking place for you. For others of you, I'm feeling like you've met the person. For others of you, it is coming, but it is there in the energetic realms. That this has been unlocked, this has been unleashed, is what I'm feeling with these Anunnaki light codes. Okay. What is coming into full bloom right now? What is coming into full force right now? Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Hanged Man. Some sort of a pause, some sort of a shift, some sort of a wait for something to materialize, from the point of inspiration to the point of manifestation. There is a lag. Not so in the higher realms, but definitely so in the physical 3D realm. Okay, so there is a bit of a pause in this manifestation right now. Okay, the Queen of Cups. So what's in full bloom is full force surrender. Surrendering, and there is great enlightenment that is taking place. There is great, and that's why the title of this reading is Integrating New Light Codes. So if there's a pause in this connection, if there's a pause in this relationship, if there's a pause in some things that are yet to happen, there is a reason. Because you are going through a very strong period of integrating these light codes, integrating the energy of surrender. Okay, I do feel that this is going to open up a lot of your psychic realms. This is opening you up into the energy of the divine feminine, whether you're male or female. You're opening up to your third eye, your sixth chakra. So it is definitely activating your divine life purpose, your divine life mission. I definitely feel that. I'm picking that up with this energy. This is not a regular reading. So what is in full force is Shambhala initiations, and my whole body right now, with a lot of heat that is being generated with what is being transmitted right now, is like my body is heating up. I'm feeling here with the Shambhala initiations retreating to recharge, which is what our pause energy is. Trusting the process. Okay. Trust this process. This is what is happening in full bloom right now. There is some deep retreat. Do you see that? It is with the Shambhala. Some of you may need to explore the Shambhala retreats. You can look it up, okay? There may be some things that you read about that. This recharge is taking place for a reason, for this manifestation to come to force, okay? That is what is taking place right now. So you're being asked right now, you're being guided right now to trust this process, to trust what is unfolding as you're shifting into a higher timeline, because we're going to now explore as to where are you moving towards and what is the greater purpose for all of this, right? What is the greater purpose for all of this? Now let's look at where are you moving towards with this. We have here the emotions, the Ace of Cups. So there's definitely, you're moving towards, through what has been unleashed in the spiritual realm, it has shown up in the physicality, like I mentioned, and now you're in the process of materializing it. This is materialization. But there is a pause. There's a moment of recharge. There's a moment of reconnection to the soul. There's a moment of integrating what these higher vibrational energy is coming to. So your future is coming to a place of a new emotional birthing, a connection, a overflow of the emotional energy, psychic energy, beauty. This is beauty, wonder, love, joy, happiness, contentment, sharing of that. Not only are you full, but you're filling that up into the universe. So there is a greater purpose that I can already see. This is where it's taking you, these light codes. It's taking you to this place of great strength. And I see with the 8 here, August, something coming to full pass by August for some of you is what I'm hearing. With the 8-8 portal. Okay, with the 8-8 portal, I'm hearing 8-8 portal. This is taking you to a place of an ultimate strength, that the strength of emotions, your strength and trust of your emotions is important, and that's what's coming to pass here. That's where it's going to be fully unleashed, where you fully embody the emotional body and you move with the emotional body. Okay, you materialize from the emotional body. Okay, so which means a lot of blockages, and that's what we will explore further along in this reading as to what is being cleared and how you're being helped. With the strength card, you're moving towards strong sense of self. You're moving towards worthiness. You're moving towards belief in your spiritual path, belief in your own self, in your own ability, in your ability to be a seer, in your ability to be a helper, in your ability to be a guide, in your ability to bring forth higher vibrational knowledge and learning to the collective, where you're helping other people. I see that, okay, through the gifts that are going to be awakening in you. The Death card. And as I was getting all the decks ready, I was choosing 13. Did I not say the 13th dimension? The energy of the Divine Feminine through a different portal that kind of opens up for you here with the Death card here. This is what you're moving towards, a major rebirth. And because I use the words different dimensions, you're definitely moving in through a gateway, a major shift. So you're moving through a very, very strong transformation in your life. Okay, the way you perceive things, the way you express things, what you embody, who you are at the core is going to be a shift, an internal big shift that is taking place. That's where you're heading towards. Sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness and sensuality. Okay, so this goes hand in hand with the Ace of Cups here. Sacred inner space. Do you see that? You see all that pink, that beauty here? You're going to awaken to this deep love. This now feels like you're being taken to an experience of unconditional love. Now suddenly my whole body is feeling really cold. I'm feeling like my feet and my fingertips are all getting really cold. Like I'm in a very cold zone right now. I'm feeling you're coming to a place of an inner union, okay? this is a union of the spiritual self to the physical self. And there is a merging point, there's that meeting point with that death god, that dimension that you go through, where you are connecting and seeing your spiritual self. You're connecting to the deepest part of you. And there's that overflowing. For some of you, this feels like an ultimate Kundalini awakening. That's just for some of you, okay? For others of you, you're going to experience that, even if it's just for moments. And then it will be up to you on how you're going to embody and bring it to complete manifestation in your physical body. I definitely feel that. There's going to be great tenderness that comes, and it's, you know, when you're experiencing unconditional love, there is this birthing of that love, that softness, the gentleness, the overflowing of softness that you have towards everything. So dropping of judgments, dropping of barriers, dropping of how a life should be. So there is a great perspective shift that is taking place. That's where you're going to be coming to a huge transformation. Sensuality, opening up and seeing things from such a beautiful, soft and gentle place, opening up to the pure, divine, feminine essence within you. Whether you're male or female, you're going to unlock, you're going to unleash the power of your own inner feminine. Okay, thank you, angels. Now, the fourth was on what is the higher purpose? What is the highest good? Okay, what is the higher purpose for this exploration of energies at work in your life? What could that be? Let's have a look at some more. I want to look at it from here. What is the greatest purpose that is being served? I see that here. Okay, thank you. What is the greatest purpose that is being served right now, angels? Through these explorations. What is the greatest purpose? Here it is. What is the greatest purpose that is being served? Thank you. It is important to know what the greatest purpose is, right? Why? Why is this happening? Why? Thank you, angels. Let's start. The Ace of Swords. The greater purpose is going to be truthful, authentic communication. You're being granted some sort of a power. Okay, you're going to unlock the power of your word, of your communication. You're going to be communicating, you're going to be speaking, you're going to be starting something that is blessed. Okay, this is a blessing. Every word that's going to come out is going to be laced with the higher vibrational energy. When something is laced with that energy, it impacts people at a deep core soul level. You're being granted some sort of a spiritual power. Okay? The power of your word and expression is going to be granted to you. It's going to emerge. And this is something of a high order. Okay, do you see the crown? This is a very high order. Very high order is what I'm hearing. The Wheel of Fortune. And the fourth question is right here. What is the greater purpose? This is what your destiny is. This is what you're meant to do. This is uncovering your mission. This is what you have incarnated in this life for. You're unlocking something. You're unlocking your destiny. This is the fate of destiny. This is the Wheel of Fortune, right? Something was always written. You were destined to uncover this, to be gifted this, but you had to go through these changes. You had to be open. You had to go through these shifts. And that's why these light codes, and that's why we're going to explore more on how you're being helped and what sort of karma are you being helped to release. Highest purpose. Look at that. We got the King of Cups. We did get that here, the Lovers. We knew, we picked that up. Okay. The greater, higher purposes. If you're the masculine, you have to be the embodiment of this mature, emotional being who understands people. There's kindness, there's generosity, there is respect, there is love, there is understanding. The birthing of the masculine energy. And if you're the female feminine watching, then you're the embodiment and embarking on this union where you are attracting to you your divine counterpart. I did not know what messages were going to come through, but this definitely feels like a very strong union and pulling in soulmate energy, pulling in people into your life with whom you're meant to not just live a life in the 3D, like, you people want to get married and have children, but there's a greater mission and purpose of this union, and that's what I am picking up over here. What is the greater purpose that is going to be served here? Look at that, the Queen of Wands. Okay, while one counterpart is embodying, and definitely it's the masculine counterpart who's going to be embodying a lot of the emotional energy and observing and giving and creating that space for the feminine counterpart to express herself authentically. And that is creating new light codes for the planet. Whale and the Orca Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Share your song. Did I not talk about communication? Okay. There's a higher purpose. Higher vibrational singing, higher vibrational expression. When we are saying singing, we are expressing our authentic voice with this Ace of Swords. And some of you may be singers, some of you may express through art, right? But it is, what is your story? Frequency of sound is going to be very important. Some of you may begin, I told you, a new spiritual gift is coming to you. Some of you may begin to channel light codes. Some of you may begin to practice singing. Singing is coming big. For some of you, if you've not tried that, there's going to be a new frequency. And with whether you start podcasting, you start a YouTube channel where you're speaking, where your words, I'm telling you, because these words are laced with certain energy. Okay, this is laced with certain energy, and that is already shifting the energy of the planet, right? You're going deep. Okay, you're helping your sound takes people deep into the depths of their soul. That is what the higher purpose is. Okay, we ask the question on what is the higher purpose. Okay, what is the highest good to be served from this exploration in your life? It is through that frequency of sound, you're helping people dive deep into their emotional body so they can come from that balanced place. Okay, big purpose here. Pause. You're going to get people. Oh, I love that. Pause. Did we not see? Because you're going through that period of pause. You're going through that period of illumination. When a pause comes into someone's life, it gives a person a chance to reflect back and come back to that space, into the emotional body, to come back to that space, to bring healing in, to bring compassion in to where you are, right? To open the heart, to make the wave, to make the waves and to make the way for the divine feminine energy. So you're going to be helping. The greater message here is that you're helping people to create a pause in their life. And when you create the pause, I'm seeing a lot of different spiritual symbols here, and also the symbols over here are chakras. So there's a great chakra alignment that takes place. For some of you, you may be chakra healers, chakra workers, and your sound frequency elevates people through different chakras, and it's an alignment through your voice vibrations, or to, if you're a musician, you're creating music, then through that or through the words you create, there's a great resonance, and that resonance is bringing healing in to the people, right? That's what we're seeing over here, bringing healing in to the people. What is the higher purpose? Let's go deeper. We've got transmutation with Archangel Michael here. Yes, and you may be connecting with thought here. I'm also hearing thought. Light codes are being activated. Transmutation here is speaking of that you're helping people transmute lower vibrational energies to bring them to a place of joy, to be bold, to follow their hearts and their inspiration without fear, to tap into the emotional body, to speak honestly and truthfully, to sing their song without fear. Okay, with that transmutation, that is the higher purpose. Higher purpose, cosmic circles. Create sacred space, embrace unlimited possibilities. So with these circles, and did we see the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, we did, right? So I'm seeing circle here, I'm seeing another circle here, and I'm seeing another circle here. And, you know, I have two crystals here, again, looking like circles, right? Circles here, circles. Through this infinite potential, through this universe, you can pull out anything that you desire. And I do feel that your sound frequency helps people to shift into different timelines, helps people to shift into different vibrations, and they are higher vibrations. And when they're shifting into higher vibrations and you're creating from a place of love, of joy, of happiness, then you are operating and you're becoming a conscious manifester. So perhaps in the future, like that is the higher purpose, that you're actually creating these sacred spaces, okay, these pockets. Okay, maybe you're speaking to a group, maybe you speak to a larger group, maybe you're working with in retreats, you know, with the Shambhala retreats, or retreats is coming. Some of you may be considering retreats. Okay, all these different things are going to open up here, where you're helping people to embrace unlimited possibilities. Let's look at the final card here. Lemurian seed codes, and I actually pulled from my Lemuria deck first. It talks about Lemurian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, and living with grace. So the greater purpose of this is, as you embrace your unique light code, and you embrace that, yes, whether I'm a man or a woman, whatever I'm identifying with, I'm a whole being, and I am sensitive, to the energies around, embracing all aspects of you, embracing the softness and the gentler aspect of you. So you break the 3D matrix, you break that paradigm, you create that paradigm shift. One person, one energy, one powerful soul at a time. Okay, one powerful soul at a time. Thank you, angels. All right, let's go deeper. Now we are on the next aspect to ask, how are the light beings from higher dimensions, from 6th all the way till 12th and 13th dimensions, how are they helping you in your awakening process at this time? Let's explore. How are you being helped? Thank you. How are you being helped? How are you being helped? Thank you. How are you being helped? How are you being helped? Thank you. How are you being helped? Thank you. Amazing. Wow. Amazing energies. How are you being helped? Let's first start with, I'm feeling this one. Friendship. So you may have drawn to you a soul friend, a person, someone you have a close connection with. The two of you sitting, staring into the stars, looking into the stars, talking about the stars, just being there. A friend. Maybe this person is that lover's energy. You have manifested a deep bond of friendship. And that love, one form of love is friendship. I do feel that this is a very strong soul connect and a soul partner. Okay, that's how you're being helped. If you've already manifested it, that's wonderful. If you haven't, then this is how you're being helped. To bring a soul friend who's on that soul frequency with you together. I do feel the two of you have a mission together. That's what I'm picking up over here. A mission together is what I'm picking up over here. Then we have the dragons are helping you with keeping you safe by clearing your pathway. You know, on this path of ascension, this can be a lot of darkness. There can be a lot of debris around. So the blue dragons you may feel that some people are just kind of falling off the grid. You're trying to connect with some people and they're not there, or suddenly you have this connect with people and they've just kind of disappeared. Trust that whatever is not meant to be on your path is being cleared for you. So whether it could be some friends, it could be some family members, it can be at the work, it could be something that you are doing. Know that you're moving in this protective bubble phase and you're traveling with that. And as you're traveling with that, the dragons are helping you to keep clearing the path so you can keep walking this pathway. Right? So with the blue dragons, they're helping you at this time to integrate these light codes. And then we have the earth and air. Stabilization, physical integration, and mental clearing. So you know what I'm picking up with this? With this stabilization here, because you're in this, I already told you, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Hanged Man, and you're going through this retreating and recharge. If you're feeling extra tired, the angels here are telling you to listen to your body because you're going through a lot of integrative period, right? You're integrating these light codes. So you're going through a lot of mental clearing, some old patterns of thought, some places where you thought that you're not good enough, worthiness, or I don't know, also an expansion of your mind also, okay, because new information is being weaved through this person or this connection, either in the etheric realm or in the physicality. And through that, with the earth and air, through this connection, there's new information that's coming in. So the mental body is being jogged, is being shifted. There's a shift in the DNA that's taking place so that it can be integrated in the physicality with the earth and air. That's how they're helping you. So you're receiving some guidance. Then you may feel like physically, like I just shared with you, where my body was literally heating up, and then it completely, right now, I'm feeling like I need a jacket and I need like socks, warm socks. That's how cold my body's feeling right now. So I'm going through these shifts, right? The feminine and the masculine shifts within my energy. So trust on what's taking place, what's leaving your life. Listen to the wisdom of your body and honor and rest as you need to be, because you're going through a major clearing process. Okay. Then I will talk about this later. Then we have the resurrection, coming back, rebirth and renewal. This is how you're being helped. This was meant to be. So I'm feeling over here with that Shambhala retreat, and I'm seeing that same type of a structure here. And what I'm picking up is this is your physical structure. So some things are shifting very strongly in the physical reality. Okay, you may experience what we call as tower moments, because this new light information is coming in, and your crown, okay, your mental body, your energy body, your spiritual energy is going through major upgrades. So there can be stabilization, so everything doesn't fall off. Some of you, everything has fallen off and there's a rebuilding phase. This is a resurrection time. This is a rebuilding. This is what your soul light is. Do you see all that light? Do you see all those rainbows that are coming in? That you're being infused with tremendous spiritual energy right now. There's huge activations that are taking place in your life. You've activated some aspects in your Akashic records, in your Akashic library, and you're clearing out old patterns, and old patterns related with intimacy. So we've talked about the Lover's card, we have with the Knight of Cups here, then we got the sacred inner space of sensuality, the sacral chakra here, we have the emotions, and we also have the King of Cups. We're seeing a lot of intimacy, so healing intimacy wounds, okay, where I told you you're meant to be, there's meant to be a connection, there's meant to be either a friendship, romantic, something very strong with another person, okay? And it's, if you're the embodiment of the masculine, then it'll be the feminine who's coming in, and if you're the embodiment of the feminine, then a masculine energy can be a male or female body, okay? I'm talking about the energy. When the two of you come together, there is this great harmonization that's taking place, the intimacy. The energy of intimacy supports us trusting that we are safe to allow closeness, and it starts with friendship. So some of you have closed off your hearts. Now that's why all this emotional clearing is taking place here. Okay, so they're helping you through this bond of friendship to open your heart, to one more time allow trust to flow in, so that you can be the embodiment of the emotional energy, okay, because that is what is going to take you to higher levels. And then we have here the Sphinx, okay, and this is number 5. Look at that, the Sphinx. Maybe some of you need to connect to Egyptian mythology here. Within the temple of Poseidon, in the gigantic statue of the Sphinx, guarded by the eastern gate, this generic animal represented purity and contained the records of all the universes. Purity and containing the records of all the universes. And that could only be accessed by the high priest or the high priestess. Okay, when you're talking about the high priest and the high priestess, we're talking about high-level spirituality. The current Sphinx in the Egypt is its earthly equivalent, and we can re-energize its power by living in love, harmony, and cooperation. So keep secrets. Your guidance is to maintain silence until it is appropriate for you to divulge information. The Sphinx may indicate that you must keep your own or other people's secrets to prove that others can trust you. Or it may suggest that it is time for you to look within, to access your wisdom and then share it appropriately. Keep your own counsel and secrets of others. Beautiful. That is how you're being helped at this time. The Holy Grail. This inner journey, this inner moving into the Shambhala retreats and the sacred inner space here. You're being helped with this. This feels always like the Ace of Cups. This is the Holy Grail. This is an overflowing of emotional energy. You're connecting to the higher realms, to the flow, so you can move freely, so you can be who you are. You can be the full embodiment of your soul. Okay? Inner discovering, finding sacredness, you are what you seek. So finding that love within, to trust within, to connect with the divine source, that's how you're being helped. Okay, you're going to discover this Holy Grail. How are you being helped by angels? You're discovering, you're coming upon new information, maybe through books, through internet, through your connections with others, through your own inner discovery. So be curious. Your angels are helping you to be curious about new information coming in, to be open, okay? And then the power of discernment comes in, okay? That's how they're helping you. You're being guided to the right people. You may be guided to certain information, to certain videos, to certain movies, to certain sacred sites. You're drawn to visit a certain place. It may not be a sacred site, but there would be some information. Maybe you come across a serendipitous meeting with someone and you have a conversation which quote unquote changes your life. Or they say, oh, you know, I read this book. I think you should read that. And you're inspired to, and you read it, and it opens up your mind space. That's how you're being helped. And again, confirmation again here. Did we not get the strength card here? Where you're landing. I told you, right? Where you're landing. The strength card. And how you're being helped. Strength. Definitely something strong in Leo season. So you're going to roar like the lion, but you're going to have this softness and gentleness. You're being strengthened in your own spirit. You're being strengthened in your own power. So they're helping you with empowerment. They're helping you with worthiness. They're helping you to achieve this balance of softness, gentleness, and kindness with that of taking action. Whew. Thank you, angels. That was a lot. So now let's move to the next phase, which is the fourth dimensional work as to what karmic patterns must be cleared to bring this present dynamic into a higher vibration. So let's look at what must be cleared in that four-dimensional plane. Let's explore together. Spying, inspecting, okay. What is this pattern, angels? Finances. Some karma related to money. Some karma related to money. What is this fourth dimensional? Four of Wands, freedom. Freedom, freedom, freedom. What am I channeling with this freedom? Integrity. So in a past life or in a parallel life, whatever we may say as, there may have been some injustice, or shall I use the word corrupt? Yes, I'll use it. Some corrupt ways of making money. Okay. So you're clearing up that has impacted your physicality in that particular lifetime. Okay, because it was with the truth God, we are clearing out that. This is the time for clearing that justice. So some of you may actually have encountered losses of money, losses in a home, okay, maybe in a relationship, okay, with the Four of Wands here. What is this inspecting, angels? Let me see. I'm going to keep the justice here. What is this spy? What is this watching energy? What is this karma clearing about this spy? Three of Pentacles, okay. I think I'm getting a message. Let me take one more from this deck. What is this three? What is this watching energy? King of Swords, decisions. Okay, you know what? I'm getting a message. I'll tell you what. There's some places, either it has been you, that might be one for some of you, and for others of you, you watch others who abuse their power, because we got the King of Swords here. You abuse the power of how they were making money. Okay, so you watched, but you didn't do anything. Okay, and it was impacting a lot of people's homes. Look at what I'm channeling right now. And there was, it was some place where you worked, you observed it, you observed injustices. You could see that people are being not of integrity. Maybe it was you, maybe it was another. So you watched, with the watching and inspecting, you observed it, but you overlook. You didn't take any action. You didn't do anything. So you are clearing that out with the Chariot energy here. You're clearing that energy out in this lifetime. That's a very big message. That is what you're clearing out in this life. That is your karmic work that you're clearing out. For some of you, I'll take another one here from the past lives, as I'm reading for many of you. What karmic debris are the people clearing out? Okay, knighthood. Beautiful. What are we clearing out? Okay, certain patterns present. Oh, that's beautiful. So what this is, I'll tell you what's giving, and I'm getting the masculine energy here. So I'm actually getting a message here, which is not about, this is a positive karmic pattern that you're brought into the present. That's what I'm going to say. This is something you've done. You are a knight. Okay, this is definitely for the masculines who are watching, masculine energies. So some of you, this is what it is. What I'm picking up is that in this present moment, this abundant energy has come to you. This awakened masculine energy. You've been a knight. You've been in service of others. You have actually helped others. Now, another message that I'm getting with this masculine and the attraction and the hot, the hot and attraction. So this is just being driven by passion, just being driven by the physicality. And with the knighthood, I'm now seeing the armor. So this is guards up. We're not having the guards down. There's no emotions here. This is truth and justice. Do you see that sword? And we got that sword here with the truth and justice. Now, there's that message. There's that karma. So we're talking about a higher purpose, and we got this Ace of Swords here. Do you see this? The sword is up, but over here it is laced with emotions. It is laced with definitely in balance with the emotions. So the truth that is being said, but with balance. Okay, so you're creating, you're bringing and you're clearing that karma of being gentle in how you speak and being more loving in how you speak. It's already there in you. You have this abundant energy. Okay, you absolutely have this. And definitely your inner masculine, or you're the embodiment of the masculine energy. Take it how it resonates. So these are the patterns that you are clearing out right now in the 4D. Okay, thank you, angels. Now we're going to move to the final leg of our reading. All right, try to make this under 60 minutes. Talk about 60 minutes. All right, final leg of our journey here for today. All the travels we did today is, what is the grounded action steps that you can take now, okay, that you're being guided to? Baby steps, okay? We're talking about baby steps here. Baby steps, angels. What baby steps can they take here? Oh, okay, 2 baby steps. Okay, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, transcendence and unity. Oh, this is so beautiful. I already got a message, but since I have these decks, I'll pull it out from here. Baby steps. Hermit, thank you. Thank you. I'll have to take 2. Okay, thank you, angels. Beautiful. So the baby steps over here that's coming here is, I've talked in some of the past videos about the 2 knights actually having like an opposing view in how they move through life. The Knight of Pentacles over here is someone who's very dedicated, takes the practical and slow and steady, thinks things through. But the Knight of Wands is someone who's super passionate and just is driven by passion and can sometimes burn things that are along the way, may not think things through, is impulsive. So their thinking styles, their moving styles, their energy styles are different. So baby steps is transcendence and unity. Okay, bringing the 2 opposing forces in balance here. To really look inward into your life as the Hermit, there's great wisdom within you. How you can bring that these are not really opposing. These are actually work wonderful in tandem. Look, I'm putting them facing each other now. There's great value that the Knight of Wands brings that the Knight of Pentacles can learn from. That yes, it's good to be slow and steady, but I must allow my passions to take me, and I must give myself the space to express myself. And then the Knight of Wands learns from the Knight of Pentacles. It's great to follow my passions, but how can I make practical difference and changes? What do I need to really be committed to? What do I need to be dedicated towards? There's a great learning. There's a unity that can be brought. And this is that great wisdom that lies within you. How to balance that polarity within you. And we started with the Lovers, which is all about integrating the polarities. Right? Integrating the polarities here. Baby step is, look at that. Taking grounded action towards your passions. We got the Knight of Wands again. Okay, again. Okay. The grounded action is to follow your passions. To begin someplace. Take that baby step. What brings you joy? What fires you up? What fills your heart with happiness, joy, and fun and excitement? And bring that forth and move from that place. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Thank you, beautiful souls, for being here. Yeah. That's what I have for you today. Tell me how it resonates, how you feel after this transmission, after this exchange, after this journey. This was definitely a journey. How it opens your heart. Share with me how this resonates with you. May this bring in peace, love, and light. This is Arshnia here with Divine Soul Resonance, and I will talk to you soon. Namaste.